I thought it might be useful to just go through the interface to give kind of a high-level orientation of where to find things. All Structures Office applications follow the same basic interface, and it's similar to a Microsoft Office application. This area is called the ribbon. And the ribbon is broken down into tabs. There's a tab for construction, managing your material database, performing computations, and then the licensing, requesting a license, requesting your trial. You'll find your file operations up here in the upper left-hand corner. This is your quick access menu up above here. And you control that by this button here, Options. And each one of these pull downs shows you the functions that you'd find in Construction, Material tab, Computations tab. So if you wanted a function up in the quick access, you'd simply choose the function from one of the tabs and then click the function and say add. So the construction tab is where all your construction operations are found. Here's your undo, redo, and delete underneath the edit panel. The view panel has functions for controlling the view, zooming in, going to the full view, showing the IDs of elements, showing the materials on elements, showing the mesh, controlling where the grid appears behind or in front or not at all. So the linear function is defines given an origin, a thickness, and a length, and then an angle. Then there's the 2 points, which you click 2 points and it will create a linear element between those 2 points. Circular arc, center point, start angle, end angle, thickness, and the radius, and whether you're going clockwise or anti-clockwise. 3 points, you define 3 points, and it creates a circular arc between those points. A spline is a arbitrary number of points with 2 tangent vectors, and you can also input from a file. The fillet, if you have select two linear elements, give a radius, it will chop off those ends and create a circular arc between the 2 linear elements. Here's your point operations, distance between 2 points, delta, the delta x and y between 2 points. You can add points between 2 selected points, get the angle. Select 2 points, it'll give you the angle from the positive x-axis, horizontal axis. Select 3 points, it gives you the interior angle, those 3 points. Point at a distance is a point along a vector. Points at a radius defines given a center point, a radius, and angle. General key in, given the coordinates, and delete these points. Here's your transformation operations. Translate. You can translate selected or translate duplicate. Is similar. You can rotate all, rotate selected, rotate, and duplicate. And the mirror is the same, where you can rotate or mirror about vertical or horizontal or an arbitrary axis, and there's an option to duplicate. The Materials tab is where you control your which material database you're working with. You can edit your materials. And this is all the definition for the material. Applying materials to all elements or to selected elements. Computations, here's where you compute your section properties, apply a load, and then some functions to control the plotting, control geometric results. So down here is your display area. On the left is your navigation bar. Over here is where you find your section properties, elastic and plastic, and the results. And we're going to go through and, of course, go into detail in this later.